I gotta get real now. Like for real, for real.
I'm only 15, but my mom has really shown me a lot in life, and I'm really proud of her, and I love her a lot.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay.
So,
I don't know, pause. I don't know if that's whatever. Sorry, I can say it. Hello, my name is Montressa Hunter. I'm from the west side of Charlotte, and this is my story. So we going to the store, going to Pesos. Pesos is like the neighborhood store. We had two corner stores, Mighty Midget and Pesos, but Pesos had a little bit of everything. I used to go there, get a Super C with fries, get my seasoned fries. I used to go buy color contacts when I was in high school. You could get your t-shirts, everything. But it basically was just like the hub. Everybody hook out here. You know, sometimes you couldn't be there late. But you know, we used to come around here, just do all of our getting together here up in Pesos. It just was like the heart, the hub of Greenville and February Homes when it was here, which is gone now, but it was Pesos. So this just feels like a staple to me when I think about Charlotte, when I think about growing up here, when I think about my youth. This is what I think about. Oh shit. Well, no, this was a place like. Can I tell another story too? I don't know if this I don't know. It is what it is. I come from a single parent home. My mom had 4 kids, and just for us to get on the bus, we used to come up here and bust food stamps up in this store to get change to get on the bus. Like, and it was, I mean, real though. But I loved everything about it because it made me who I am now. So it's not anything to be ashamed about, anything to be embarrassed about. It just is what it is, and I loved it. And this is where we used to come. And I would get me a honey bun and a Tahitian treat. Kind of was like where everybody hung out at. Everybody used to come play basketball. We used to have a neighborhood band, and the band would come through every single day. We had a band walk through our neighborhood like they was on a parade because they practiced every day. GRC, they used to be at this house around the corner, like a full school band, GRC, and every day, about 5 or 6, you would come out and you would hear them and they'll walk through our neighborhood, march through our neighborhood. And then they built this school here, but we used to hang out up here at the Greenville Center. I learned how to swim up here playing Baywatch. Almost drowned a few times. It made me who I am. I learned who I was and I learned who I wasn't. And I wasn't somebody who was gonna just lay down and just, accept things the way they are. I became a fighter here, for real, for real. I think I spent a lot of time in that apartment on punishment. But a lot of time in that apartment. I gotta get real now. Like for real, for real. But I love it here. It was humble, but it was love. I mean, it was my mom and all of my siblings, the 4 of us here. But I tell people all the time I didn't never feel like I was lacking anything because I didn't realize I was lacking because I felt love. I had people around me who cared about me, and that's really all I needed. We used to get bused to like white schools, and I felt like I had to change who I was from who I was here. And even in my professional life, I felt like I kept coming up against so many barriers because I was trying to be something that I'm not. And once I honed in to the little girl that was in here and just being me and being myself, that's when stuff started to really happen for me. Like for real, for real. It's about me being authentic and being myself. But I had to go back to the little girl that was in here. But I knew I want to make her proud, that little girl here proud. Because here is where I got my love for reading. Like, I used to find solace, I kid you not, in books. Like, I would escape in books here and forget about everything that was going on behind me and around me. And here I would just escape into books. And that's where I got my love for literature, was here. So the second half of my journey definitely was at West Charlotte High School. So that's where we're going next. That's where I started to mature, where I started to really become a grown woman and kind of come into my own, come into myself. Here at West Charlotte is really where the foundation of who I am was really built. There were so many teachers here, so many counselors here that were present and just poured into me while I was here. I didn't really know who I was or what I wanted to do, and I kind of flitted around for a little bit because, you know, that's what you do when you're young. But they kind of guided me on the right direction. But I matured a lot here, and I did get a lot of love and support here from not only the teachers and the guidance counselors and the staff, but it was the community around me. Everything just around Beatties Ford Senior Drive, it was just, you felt home, and I felt loved and I felt cared for, and I was able to grow here. So this is where I really got my roots, and I learned how to push through challenges, hard classes, hard times, like everything that I'm doing now in grad school. The foundation was set here at West Charlotte. So when I left here and then went to undergrad, you know, for a while I kind of lost myself, I think, in motherhood. You know, I got married, I had kids, and it just was really all about raising my kids for the last, 10 years. That's all I did, and I wanted to be super mom and do all the things, which is fine, but, one day I woke up and I was overweight and I wasn't happy and I couldn't figure out, what I wanted to do, what I liked in life. And so I started to look inward, and I started to remember the girl that was here and the things that I liked, and I started to, find that drive again. I started to work out, I got healthy, I lost weight, I had surgery, I did all of the things, but now
You good. Keep going with it. You good. Yep, you good.
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. It's okay?
You're fine.
Yeah, I got overwhelmed. Okay. Boo, okay. But I kind of lost myself in motherhood. And so that's why I ended up going back to school, because I wanted my kids to be proud of me, and I wanted them to see the hard work that I put in. And they would come home from school and they would see me doing my homework just like them, and, working hard and accomplishing everything. I've been on the dean's list the whole time I've been at school. I'm in an honor society. Like, I've really put in that hard work that I've told them about, and they've seen it firsthand. So I'm really proud of that. And I think she's probably proud of me as well, and both of my children, what I've done.
Well, I would like to start off by saying I am very proud of my mother. I've seen her accomplish many things in my life. She's probably one of the most hardworking women I know in my life. She challenges me to, keep going and tells me to do certain things. I've seen her work hard for the things that she wants. She's had many different jobs doing a lot of different things. I'll see her go to school with me every day, and on the side she'll go and take pictures and edit pictures, and then she'll come home, make sure I do my work, cook, clean, make sure we do everything we need to do to be successful in school. She's part of the reason why I go to the school I do now. As she worked in the middle school I worked in, I never seen anyone in that library as much as I did when she was working there. I know there's been a lot of kids in my grade who have talked about how they miss my mom, how much she impacted our 8th grade year, how good she was doing. I think my mom has been through a lot in her life, but she's tried so much to, accomplish what she wants to, and show her kids that we can do whatever we want to in life, no matter what part of our life we're in. You know, I'm only 15, but my mom has really shown me a lot in life, and I'm really proud of her, and I love her a lot. I love you too, babe.
I don't know if I talked about that earlier. So I said I was overweight and I had surgery, and then I had like a whole thing where I kind of just lost myself in being a mom for a long time, and I had to kind of rebuild myself. And she been so proud of me because she felt like going to get my degree and my education really is what helped me kind of find myself again. And she's very supportive of me. Like that's my Nate. That's my rider. And it's her, myself, and my sister and my friend Portia. We all four do stuff together, you know, love on each other, encourage each other, support each other. And it's been helpful throughout this whole process, because there have been times I've been wanting to like, fuck this. Why did I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to curse, sorry. But times I just wanted to give up and throw in the towel, but they bring me back every time.
I'm in school myself, so it's a little motivating, because it's been times where like, not wanting to drop out or nothing, but like kind of discouragement. My mom's probably been my biggest supporter, so things like that keep me going. And yeah, as I said, you being in school and me being in school, that helps me keep going. But I mean, I don't ever like quit or nothing like that, so that's a big thing for me. But yeah.
I'm really proud of my auntie and how hard she's been working for these past years. I've already knew she was gonna do something like this, and I'm really proud of her, of how hard she's been working, and that she actually like did a photo shoot with us, and I'm just really happy with her right now. And I've always had faith that she was gonna do this ever since I was born. And I just think that she will always achieve her dreams, and it actually happened this day.
That was my story, and what I want to leave with you is when you give, you get, and when you learn, you teach. I hope that I inspire somebody to go after their goals, try something different, challenge yourself. Do not get comfortable and stay complacent. You can have whatever you want, you just got to go get it, and you got to put in that hard work. All right, that's my story.